Alright, there might have been... My mic possibly was muted there, actually. If that was the case, don't blame me. Blame whoever touched the mic beforehand, which probably was me. Anyways, though, yeah, welcome to the stream. I think it was actually muted because I didn't see the bar go through for the audio. This will be the final doubleheader Sunday stream I think I'll do for the year. Unless there is another round, but a lot of the further games, like during the kids go free rounds, I probably want to go to a few more games of footy. Next Sunday, Saints play. So any Saints game on the Sunday, I won't be able to actually get done. And I guess it helps because it's the bye round, so it's like a back-to-back games. That's why I like these Sunday 2 streams on a Sunday, because you got 2 back-to-back games. There won't be any more of those for the rest of the year. Could maybe do the round 19 games. I guess any games that aren't in Melbourne would be the only ones I can do.
For God's sakes,
Thought some Power V Lions game. AFL God, 11 months, rookie member. Yeah, it was good for the Lions. But yeah, I was gonna probably like do one of the 3 games, or one of the 2 games before the Melbourne North one. Kind of good thing I didn't, because you know there's no contest between Port Adelaide and Brisbane. But it was pretty good to see Brisbane do well. It's actually quite entertaining. So they look like they're back, the Lions, this season. Which isn't the best thing, because we play them still not too far away. I think we play them round 20. Round 21 then. I know we play them soonish. We play them round 21. So we do play them twice in a sort of a short period of time. North robbed holding the ball with 60 seconds to go. Oh, I didn't remember the call, to be honest. I think this is one of the rare close games when no one's really complaining about the umps. I haven't really seen it. Apart from obviously there are going to be a few people here and there, but I haven't really seen it. Like, I'll even go into the comments section of the Melbourne v North game, and I don't really see many. Like, there were a couple people saying they were robbed, but actually, never mind. Every fucking game, they're going to be people complaining. I didn't see the obviously I watched the game. I don't really remember exactly what moment you're talking about. Can we make a form? Do it for the Freo Gold Coast game, if you want. I'll put up a thing on screen, so if we hit like a certain donation amount for the 2 games, I'll do a stream afterwards.
Daily Dog is now a member. _Carlton : _Carlton : _.
I didn't upload in the morning as well, because I realised if I did stay up all night and upload it, then I probably wouldn't even get through these streams, and I already had these planned, so I'd prefer to just do it early next week instead. Or like I would have had to like stay up till 7 in the morning. I don't want to do that. It's not really what you want to do on a weekend. Staying up on your own till 7 in the morning. You gotta pay. Like at the moment, I haven't been releasing members videos, so it's not the worst time to have not gotten a membership. Or if you're wanting extra content. It's been like a couple months now, which it's sort of shit. I still have videos that I have. They're not too difficult to put together as long as I just actually put a start to it. I could gift members this stream though, so if anyone wants a couple of free memberships, we'll might be able to do that. But we'll wait. We don't want to gift members when we only have like 40 in the chat, so we'll wait a little bit later. And we have a few more people in. Possibly I think the second stream will be the better one. And that's normally the case. To be fair, the last week, not at all. It was a really good game and then a really terrible game. Target. I didn't mean to do that at all. And we will do the 6th of the 24th. Should be on the screen. No, that's not what I want on the screen. Yeah, should be it. Good. All right. So that's the little target there. So if we do get to 100 in super chat, that's the little goal. Not going to be an overnight because it's not worth staying up another night on stream without getting any videos planned and all that, so not going to be doing that. Bring up the game. I might not even put headphones in. Do I need commentary? Do I even need... I don't even think I need commentary necessarily. Like, I could just listen to it. I can have the commentary in the background so you guys can hear it, but I might not bother putting them on for a bit. I don't need them. They're better. It's better with it, but I don't need it. Yeah, you guys can be able to hear it. I'll make sure you guys can hear the desktop audio. You should be able to hear it right now. I assume you guys can probably hear this Ashley Martin ad, but it's all good. I don't really need it. I just don't want to put the headphones on for now. Oh, wait. I might actually... Well, I need to figure out what I'll do for the next game, because I might have someone else coming over for the next game. West Coast isn't 18th. Shouldn't say 18th, it should say 17th. Change that though. That's an easy change. Aren't they 16th? Oh yeah, 16th, you're right. I would have actually changed it to 7th. I don't know why I didn't even consider Richmond. I don't think it'll matter. Like, they're not going to go up if they win this game. So I think if I just leave it, that'll be fine. Once again, another game starting a little bit later. I'm not sure why that's the case. It doesn't matter, but how come the games are not starting when they're supposed to be scheduled? Can you put the laser up on screen? Put the laser? I'll need you to, you know, specify exactly what you mean by that. Is Harley Reid back? You know he's not. Yeah, they're 16th, the Eagles. Essendon's still top 4. The fact that every other side around them is losing is honestly a good thing for them. They're probably going to stay in the top 4 even if they lose at the end of the round, which is stupid. Like, they shouldn't be there. They should win, though. I think Essendon get the job done, I'll say, by 40 points. Drop your predictions down as we're about to head in. Or the ladder. I'm going to start paying people to make my graphics. I just don't have the time anymore to make every single one of them for 3 games. That's the only problem. I basically do everything myself. And it's getting to the stage where it's becoming too difficult. So I'm going to have to start paying people to do that. That wouldn't be so hard, the graphics. Other shit like editing would be a bit more difficult. That's something that I probably still won't be able to get done yet. But it'll save up so much more time. Because that's right now the reason why the uploads are slow. It's just editing. I just haven't got the time to edit every single day. I do it, but if I'm just editing, I won't be able to have any other time for anything else. Alright. Quarter 1, it says Essendon 0, West Coast 0. And there you go. It should say West Coast 16th instead of, what was it before, 18th. Dons by 35, 64, 47. So that's what you mean by the lazy. You mean the ladder. Yeah, with the ladder, I could. The only people that I could really realistically get to do it are people that own the same Adobe account, unless I gave them all my files, which honestly wouldn't be too difficult. So yeah, I'd need someone with Photoshop to do it. So anyone that actually wants, like, I don't know, like easy $20 or something to make a few graphics a week, I might start asking some people. Because I've already got the template, so you don't even really need to do much at all. It's just whack them in. But is it worth $20? Because having a ladder doesn't make me money. Langford with the first shot on goal. Should kick this. 13 goals. He's kicked from this position. 8 behinds. And will it be 14 goals from that position? It looks like it will be. It's a goal and the Bombers have the first. As I was just trying to... I think that actually... I don't know if that makes the camera look a little bit crisper. It was a little bit blurry, but Bombers do have the first goal. Remember, I'll be live for free over Gold Coast. Let's try and get to 35.7k. We're a week away from the end of the month, and if we don't get 36k, that's a fail. But it's my fault, really, if we don't. Honestly. Might have to put the game up on Microsoft Edge again. Alright. Waterman's playing, I assume. I know someone was mentioning it. Waterman could fall short of Curnow in the Coleman, which will probably happen. He hasn't played enough games. But his average is probably the best in the comp. And you know what? I will put headphones on. I actually want to hear what I don't want to listen to the game and all that. And the commentary. Wait. There you go. There's commentary again. Martin's my fantasy captain, and I actually elected not to take the 113. Only because I want to try and beat brother. I think he's kicked 10 goals, Waterman, this season. So that would be 30 average. If you think he's averaged 3 exactly, if that's what you're saying, then he would have only played 10 games and kicked 30 goals, I think. Or 11 and 33. Good crowd as well at Marvel. All Essendon fans though. You're not really going to get many West Coast fans at these games. Like travelling up, I feel like you wouldn't waste your money right now as a West Coast fan. They're not like terrible as much as the other years, but they're still bad away. We play the Eagles in like a month at Marvel, so that'll be exciting to see if we can actually put them away. Jones off to Merritt. Kicks it over the top to Perkins. Or the Jones, sorry. I can't see because Kaya just... Good kick and right mark. He didn't kick any last week. Yeah, right. They'd want him to do actually all right then. And he's got it. So there you go. First two for the Bombers. Don's between 60 or 40. Yeah, this game isn't going to be much of a contest. I kind of already know it now. Like, you can tell first couple minutes. Already 2 goals to none. But if there was massive thrashing, that would actually help. Merritt needs 35 or more disposals. What's he on now? Already on 2. Early on though, obviously. Both teams are better than what they were last year. Yeah, but Bombers by a bit. Actually, no, Bombers at this stage last year were not even that much worse. They were kind of similar. They started pretty well. After that Adelaide game, I think they were 5th. Here we go. Is that Waterman? It is. He should kick this, and he does. There you go. Good response for the Eagles. Maybe they will stay in touch. How would it make sense if King Jong-un plays for Essendon? I thought he was going to get tackled there. He did well. He did well, selling the candy. Did he play last week or the week before? Who did West Coast play the week before? Did they get smashed? No, they played North, I think. And even against North, like they only lost probably because of their inaccuracy. What if the same things happen against... Oh, well, that'll be alright then. 73 to 72. I remember that was on whilst I was streaming another game. I believe it was a Sunday game where they lost. But won the Eagles. It was a good game, though. A good finish. I think it was when... Or it might have been a Saturday game. I think I did an Adelaide Gold Coast stream. It's just a guess, though. Good start for the... Not really the inclusion, but Peter Wright. He hasn't really done much this season. Been injured and all that. And he'll have a shot for a second in the first 7 minutes of the game. Yeah, Saturday. So if it was a Saturday, it would have been that Adelaide Gold Coast game. Because I know it was at the end of the year. It was like the last 4 or 5 rounds where they only just beat West Coast. They only just beat North as well. Well, I was actually at that game also. Oh, good kick. Pretty good start for the accuracy. Just like the last Saturday game we streamed at this time slot. Sorry, Sunday. Sunday 110. Collingwood v North. Barely recognised Redmond because of his hair. I haven't seen the new hair. Peter Wright on track for 32. But that won't happen. He could kick like a bag of 5 or 6 though. That's definitely realistic. You know, a $1 V100 ticket for the MC. If I do that, I want to go to a corporate box. Have no idea how though. But yeah, I definitely want to do it. And it's definitely, I think, better off doing it more towards the end of the year. That's when people have more of an interest in those sort of videos. Notice, but 1v, was it titled 1v100 or was it whatever it was titled last year? I've got to up it up a little bit. It's not like I've got that much money to just buy out the best seats. Otherwise, I'd probably do it more often. But yeah, save a bit of cash for that because I'll make the cash back. Or if I know anyone with a... I'll have a word with a few people, I reckon. But it's got to be at the G. So I could do a weekend where there are 2 games at the G. That's doable. There are plenty of weekends where there are 2 games at the G. In fact, every week, I think every 2 games are played at the MCG, just about. Mackay drops it. Ridley drops it. Laverty goes up. And Peter Wright takes it. Oh, he's dropped it. Oh, he's dropped it. I thought that was a mark. McGovern goes long, and that's going to be a Waterman mark, and that will be quite a frustration for Bomber fans. You should do a random... Oh, no, I'm not doing an NRL game. Maybe AFL v NRL experience, but I think Blake might do that. I don't have any interest in going to an NRL game. And if I do, I'd only go with a person that likes the NRL just for them. But I won't film it. Waterman kicks the goal. Yeah, I knew you were going to probably have that sorted soon. So Blake will do it instead. Well, Blake will do the AFL v NRL. I think you should have done the AFL v NRL for the Anzac Day week, though. I know you couldn't, but that would have been cool because Anzac week, I think when they played Anzac Day, Melbourne Storm, if you went to the end of that game, they went to the NRL afterwards, see which one was better. Like, that'd be cool. Because they put on a really good spectacle, I've been told. To the point where I might actually consider going, maybe even next year. He's on track for the Coleman medal. Well, he's kicked 35 goals. He only played like 11, 12 games as well. So, on averages, I think he's got the most goals per game on average. Or just about, like, up there with Curnow. Kicked 2 already, so 2 to Waterman, 2 to Wright. 5 goals straight early on. Pretty good start as a spectacle. Hine. Have a look for Peter Wright. Peter Wright's been pretty much everywhere. Good mark, Barras. Sold out. Yeah, those games would be the rare ones that would be sold out. Because most Storm games wouldn't be sold out, would they? Because that's one of the Storm games that everyone would want to go to. 2-on-1 here for West Coast. Waterman's there. Ridley. Darling gets there. The Eagles have actually kept up the pace, to be honest, after the first couple. No, I don't remember the Titans won 66-6. Titans aren't very good. No way they won 66-6. Could get a goal here. Another one. They keep getting goals when they go inside 50. They've all been chaos goals. Well, the first one was. That one was a similar goal to Waterman's first. Cripps gets it. And 18 apiece. When did they win 66-6? Was it? Oh, they did win 66-6 yesterday against the Warriors. That would have been in New Zealand as well, I think. Aren't they shit though? The Titans are literally third last. Oh well, I don't really care about the NRL, but that's interesting. I know a few Titans fans actually. BK Sport. Ryan takes a bounce. He might go for home. He will. Misses. So that's the first behind. Well, that was exciting. Kind of. No, it wasn't Queensland, and yes, the Titans are shit. Then why does it say the Warriors were the home team? No, well, Titans are third, 10th on the ladder, though, I saw. I saw not the Titans, the Warriors. So they're not that much better than Titans. Yeah, they haven't really won against a shit side. Maybe apart from Richmond, I guess. You could argue Melbourne are a shit side now as well. But like, I'm talking about a real shit side. Oh, by the way, brother, Nick Martin needs a big score for me here because I've taken the risk. And he's on... He's on 6 fantasy. Are you taking the piss? He's on 6. He's going to get less than 113, isn't he? Yeah, but Jimbo will never have a spare for the Anzac game. Oh, good mark from Mackay. Good running from the Essendon Bombers. Good kick from Merritt, and he'll kick Stringer. Well, he still won a flag, though, to be fair. Good one. Like Beveridge, both are just not coaching well this season. So remain their perfect streak of accuracy. He's 50% from here, so it's basically a 1 in 2 chance he's going to kick this. To goal. 4 goals straight. Yeah, he might be cooked now. People want him out. Don't really know who his replacement's going to be if he goes out. How's Essendon letting this happen? Oh, they're still playing alright. West Coast are always going to be threatening for bits and pieces. They're not the side that you just expect to dominate for 4 quarters anymore. They'll win by 30 plus points though, Essendon, I think. Looks like it'll be a high scoring win though. They might get like 120 to 90 or something. I think no. Blake is just talking about. Oh, he might need tickets for next week's game, but I'm pretty sure he was talking about just the Anzac game. It's the Wright v Waterman show right now because both key forwards have kicked 2 goals each into the ground. Cripps has kicked one as well. Missed it. Do I think the Eagles can win? Yeah. So I wouldn't say this last year if they were playing Essendon, but I think they can win. They've shown good signs in the first quarter, but I don't think they will win, no. Already told you they'd probably lose by 40 plus points or 30 plus points. How long's each quarter? This will be a longer quarter because we've already seen 7 goals. I'll probably say this quarter is going to last 35 minutes. It's 20 minutes plus time on. If you want to know how long quarters are. The time on can vary. Depending on all the stoppages and how many breaks in play there are. Look at all the Bombers players wanting the footy. Oh, McGrath kicks it straight to Yo. They're out as well. Maybe. They've got to wait. Allen's going to be smart, and that's pretty smart. That was a bad mistake from McGrath there. The Titans lost to my Tigers last week, which made that win even more surprising. Yeah, but aren't the Tigers still shocking? Or did the Tigers beat the Titans? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you know, they did, and that's what you're saying. Yeah, that's weird. How long is each quarter? Yeah, you're American. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, that probably going to be a 35-minute plus quarter, but normally they average around 30 minutes. Good to see a few more Americans join the streams. Like as the game grows internationally, you'll get a few more people that have interest. They got to start playing footy in America, though, I reckon. Or at least like a NAB... Well, not, they don't do NAB Cup, but like an exhibition pre-season game or some shit. Big start for West Coast. They're still in this. 26-24. They're in front, actually. Oh, you made a bet. Fair enough. I mean, there would be some Americans because of the time difference that there are no live sports on at the moment, so they just find whatever's on. Is that actually can you just find whatever's on, and if you see if there's footy, you just bet on it? If you watch the live coverage, there's a clock counting down from 20 minutes. It pauses when there is a stoppage ball up. Geordie requests games to play in China again, so she can finally start cash. She'll go to the games in China, but she won't be able to go to the Adelaide Oval for some reason. Still 7 minutes 14 on the clock, and there's 22:30 that have already gone by. So it's going to be a 35 plus minute quarter with a chance of there being at least another 2 or 3 goals. Look, you take an 8-goal first quarter as a neutral, but there's still 7 minutes to go. With it in there. Handballs it to no one. McGrath. Wonder if he can turn the ball over again. He doesn't. Heppel. No, well, there you go. Heppel can turn the ball up. These turnovers are pretty poor from from Essendon. And the Eagles are able to hurt them on a counter. Oh, what a terrible drop mark from Oscar Allen. He's back. I think his first game since round 1, the commentator was saying, but still. Got to take those. It's a fast-paced game. Merritt. They get inside 50. Langford. Caldwell. Oh, not the best kick, honestly. It's a good game, isn't it? Yeah, that's probably not wrong, Geordie. At least not now. Draper. Brockman over the top. Langford bombs it in. Oh, that looks like that could be deliberate. Semi. Probably not. Yeah, I am a Saints fan. If the Saints played a preseason game in America, would I go? Probably not. Not if I funded everything myself. And I wouldn't go, like, you're not going to America just for that. You'd go for, you'd have to plan it out. They'd have to, like, announce it a lot earlier in advance for me to actually maybe make a trip out of it with some other people. But I would imagine like they had that game on when I was in America last year. Or no, sorry, this year, earlier this year. It just feels like it was ages ago, but it was technically still this year. Well, that would have been cool. That would have been, different where I would have definitely travelled, even if the game was in like New York. Probably would have just flown there just for that, from like LA or something. But preseason games probably wouldn't be playing Jan. Guelphy goes up. There's right. Almost. Pretty dangerous up forward right now for the Bombers. Yo. To Allen. He's found himself in good spots, Oscar Allen, in this game. Oh, that's another turnover. Good tackle. Heppel. Cardi coverage, KO. Nah, KO's coverage is... I mean, I guess KO can't read live chats, but KO did the job better. Probably. Another mark from Barras. This stream's really behind. No, it isn't. You could do what Prime did and play an AFL game there whilst... I could do that, but I won't do that. Well, they play during our footy season, I think. The USA AFL. So pre-season wouldn't be at the same time as the USA AFL, I don't think. I just realised the scores are 25-26. Redmond goes and misses. Is that why you think I was behind? My score was just off. That's why. Now it's 26 apiece with 3:21 on the clock. No, the game isn't on 7. I can't watch the game when it's not on 7. It's a Fox footy game. Sunday games don't really happen anymore on 7. Only the 3:20 games, but we haven't seen many 3:20 games at all this year. Did alright there, Cripps. Couldn't be any closer. Yeah, no, it's good, mate. Much better than the Port Giants game we watched last week. And when I say we, I doubt many people here also watched it because it was a pretty shit game. McGovern. Caldwell. Oh, Kelly. Is that Kelly? That's Caldwell. 2:40 to go. Wonder if there'll be any more scores or goals in this game, in this quarter. Did I stream Collingwood v North last week? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was a very fun game to watch and stream. Like, if I can only get like one of like something remotely similar just once a week, I'll take it. And it could be this game. The games you don't expect are normally the games that are the best. Darling! Kicked it, mate. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Darling. He does that too often where he overthinks and he should just go with the first option. Just snap it around. Yeah, it would have been painful. They were saying that apparently it was like a positive for North because they played as good as they did, but still didn't get the win. So apparently they can still get like the number 1 draft. I don't know. I still don't agree with that. It's a positive that they lost. McGrath. Barash should get there. He does. Again, another inset mark. Can you stop spamming? Minute 18, scores are level. America. Honestly, West Coast doing more of the attacking here. They probably might lead it. Oh, what a climb. They might lead it quarter time. On Sportsbet, it says 80% tipped Essendon, 21% tipped West Coast. That adds up to 101. Yes, sometimes that happens where it's a bit off. Wait, what? 80% tipped Essendon? Are we talking about who, like, by tip, bet on the side? Is that even a thing you can check? 50 seconds to go. Marek again with an inside 50. Not the most effective inside 50 though, because they go straight to Mackay, who punches it over the top. Out at the boundary line. Yo, inside 50. Waterman marks. They've paid it. He'll kick his third. They will lead at quarter time. Who calls the Waterman one, but not the... Yeah, I know. That's fair. Because the right one should have been called if that one... Oh, he's hit the post. Alright, well, the Eagles lead it by a point at quarter time. High scoring at the start. Sort of slowed down a little bit, but still pretty good. Essendon probably didn't expect West Coast to come out firing like they did.
Is that the McSmart meal from Macca's?
Yeah, 2 burgers, small fries and drink for $6.95.
Smart.
I never thought my body would let me down. An autoimmune disorder took everything from me. Plasma donors helped me get it back.
Cut out past the Hubble. I'm not great at catching.
Hubble can't catch a footy, but it can catch every moment from your favourite footy team. Hubble uses sport across streaming and...
Well, it doesn't really matter. He missed it anyways. Let's try and push the like count up. Honestly, I would like it to be up a little bit more. So let's get to like 60 odd. With 71 viewers, should be at least another extra 20 likes. So just click on the like button.
early days can be tough. The world can feel overwhelming. This is the time they need us most. Just to know we're there.
So I'm just helping someone out with something right now. That's why I'm kind of not doing much. 46, 46, not really. 50, that's 50, 4 more. Oh, jeez, I'd knock the person out who sung this song. This Get On Board song. Honestly, just painful to my ears. Still on 45. Yeah, I want to see it get to 50. 49 now. Just need the one more. Do you like Harley Reid's haircut? I wouldn't get that haircut. No. My bad for spamming early. Yeah, just refrain from doing that and then I'll answer your questions because it gets quite annoying when other people want their stuff to be read out and all I say is just spamming. It's just, yeah, for a lot of people it is pretty annoying. 50 likes, that's good to see. It's pretty funny that the NRB ads show AFL players on Foxley, but on Foxview they show NRL players. Is that actually true? That has to be done on purpose, but I wonder why, because it's not like they're doing it to promote the league or anything like that. Promote the other codes. Weird. Thanks for the sub, mate. It's a bit of a strange name. Woody and Wait. Actually, no. Never mind. I thought it said something else.
Thank you, Dwayne. Well, we spoke about the Bombers capitalising their last game against Carlton. They didn't do that. They had all the numbers in their favour, but they just didn't finish their work. So as we look at it, where their goals have come from, it's the defensive half. So you can see 4-zip. So they're minus...
Foxtel's always so far behind. Foxtel goers.
Essendon are 14. So you can see that they haven't had the supply, but when they have, look at this. Ben Mackay takes the mark here. He knows what the intent is. You want to come through the middle of the ground. And you just got to find the holes. Don't want to waste the possession. Don't want to give it up. Don't want to go when there's no one there. But once they get it over the top, you can see their forwards. They're emptied out. So they're heading back to reset. Zach Merritt cuts the angles, comes out the open side. Jake Stringer gets on the end of that. That is a perfect Essendon blueprint play. Give them every opportunity to score, and they kicked it as well. So they...
Foxtel, I still prefer Foxtel coverage. KO is a bit shit, still. But it's fine today. It's honestly all I really need it to be. Just as long as it's running smoothly without any cuts and the quality's fine. It seems to be alright. Cool. The person I was messaging has fixed the problem, so I can get back to the stream without having to worry about that. Is that a goal from Stringer? No, I don't know why he checks out of that. On Coke, sometimes the sound will randomly get louder. I haven't had that problem before. Sounds like a totally different problem to what the ones I've had sometimes. Something tells me this quarter will be a little bit more slower paced. Martin needs to keep racking it up because he's had a... Unless he picked it up in the second half of that quarter, he's had a real flat performance. Still pretty flat. 9 fantasy. Jesus Christ. Was high on the... He used to play as a forward for St Kilda. He isn't a forward though. I think he's better running off half back. They're trying something different though. He's played forward line before. And Wright misses. He's not good from that spot, weirdly enough. If you're in the Saints cheer squad, do you like it when the Saints kick it to your end in the first or second quarter? I'd honestly rather the last quarter, because then if it's close, or with like a win in the last quarter, it's just better. Like imagine a kick up the sign. St Kilda player kicks it down the end that I'm sitting. Probably rather be kicking our end in the last quarter, so the crowd can get behind you. But then again, like normally they kick to our end in the first quarter. That's what I've noticed. Like 70% of the time, probably more than that. How's the bounce? Yeah, the bounce is going to help. Look at that bounce. Redmond. Fair enough. So Redmond's cut his hair is what I'm suggesting. Hawker. Oh, that's Menz's new account, I'm pretty sure. I think it's a good idea that you're doing that, because you actually have yourself a bit of a purpose. Hawthorn fan channel. It's something no one's done before, and you could probably excel with that as well. It's a good idea. It'll help you with growth better than your normal account, I reckon. There'll be people that have an actual purpose to subscribe. The issue is the cap won't be as high because it's Hawthorn. Is Menza in the dumps right now? Is that what we're hearing, or is it just you're going to give this a crack for a bit? Oh, good stuff. Barras has been very good. Good tackle. McGovern, that should be ball. That should have been ball. Tell you what, Essendon have been stiffed over a little bit. I feel like they're not robbed, but they've been robbed of a few decisions in this game. Nick Martin's underrated. I think he's rated fairly. I don't think he does enough with his disposal still, which is why, if anything, he could be overrated. I tipped Essendon, of course. Why would I tip West Coast? Like, I wouldn't have many genuine reasons to tipping West Coast. But this is like a must-win game for Essendon away, because if they lose this, as much as they're still probably going to be in the 4, like, that's shit form that they're going to be heading into the last 8 games with. And no one will have any faith in the Bombers if they can't beat West Coast at Marvel. You're going to stay till the free... Yeah, fair enough if you want to. I'll have someone coming in soon, like in an hour, 2 hours for that game. Not really planned, it just sort of ended up happening. I'm like, alright, sure. Stringer, he loves it from here. He doesn't get it. Misses. Let's get to the 70 light count. What are we on? 57? 57 gets a 70.
Taking that aggressive kick.
Haven't seen a goal yet this quarter either. Here we go, Ryan. Handballs over the top. Marek. That should be downfield. Oh, it's a push. Fuck off.
Very careful there, Draper. But this is what happens when you play safe. You play skinny. You allow these defenders to come into the play.
Takes on Hunt, which is tough to do. He's got some speed.
Get there, Martin. Good work.
Landed like a cat and he's off.
Play on. Guelphy. There's Langford, and he's got it. Hopefully he converts, because I want to start seeing a bit more goals. Like, been a slow start to the quarter.
Yeah, they did. And Dicko highlighted it at quarter time. How they've been scoring from their D50, the Bombers. Well, it's happened again here. They're going to get another opportunity because of Redmond taking off in defensive 50.
How are we? AFL Freak, how's it going? He's gone short. Merritt. Need him to get 35 disposals today. What's he on? He's on 9. That's a little bit disappointing. Martin's starting to lift a little bit. He's on 26 fantasy. I'd need him to get over 113. Yeah, Cook goes up on it again. I've been speaking to him about it a little bit. Is that a goal from Zachy Merritt? It is. So the first goal in the second goes the Bombers' way.
There's no doubt you want to look after the boy that's being tagged. In this case, it's Zach Merritt. I love the
Oh, fucking hell. He's been tagged.
Martin's having a fair say in this game.
No wonder he's only on like 9, 10 disposals. That's still decent as a
From West Coast,
player who's been tagged, though.
bit of the forwards just fell asleep there. Jimby.
You're a Giants fan. I don't see many Giants fans in the chat, so it's good to see a Giants fan. I feel bad that you lost it against the Swans a little bit, because I kind of wanted you guys to win.
6-1 inside 50s for the second quarter.
It's probably the only Hawthorn fan page as well, though, to be fair. That's why it's a good idea. Like, I feel like if you went for St Kilda, Carlton, Collingwood, I wouldn't waste bothering with a fan channel. I feel like in the AFL, there's really only room for like one. Maybe if you're Collingwood, maybe 2 or 3. But I just feel like there's too much competition with just an established fan channel if you want to create one. An Essendon fan channel would be a good idea. I don't think that's been done before. Good mark from Xavier Dersma, that is. Yeah, I don't believe Essendon have made a fan channel yet before. Oh, I did hear about the Sam Teller injury. Yep. Sort of hard to read, really. That's a painful injury.
Nice and big, so they've got multiple options through the middle, out wide. West Coast just got to defend a little bit harder in the initial stages.
Oh, they just bomb it inside 50.
Darling got there late. Good contest. Can't keep it alive.
They're certainly stopping that first possession quite often. It's the wingman coming down to provide that switching option.
NFL names.
That's the one that you need to be tight on.
Well, the Eagles, yeah, that'd be considered an NFL name.
And disallow that transition out of their back half. Disallow the switch.
Not the Bombers.
Draper. The knockdown was good. Perkins, Dersma, Mackay. Perkins.
Oh, watch out. Watch out.
Straight through Jimby though. Durham attacks it and goes.
Good work, Durham. Merritt.
Gets it and goes. Rights out wide. Langford wants it into the pocket. He heads longer. Guelphy's going to have to go. And did go. Didn't quite complete it. High.
There's White Hines in the forward line. He's got one. So Nick Hine gets 2 goals in a row for Essendon in this quarter, and they're up by 13 points. I think they're up by 13 points. That might be a game high lead for them.
West Coast couldn't get with them, couldn't go with them. I love the lead from Langford. Now he was denied the opportunity because of the
No, he didn't lose by 40 the time before.
2 or 3 West Coast players with him. To the left-hand side of the screen, you can see there Barassi
You lost by a similar amount in round 8
would finish.
against Sydney.
One of those players that as soon as that turnover happened,
You lost by actually a little bit more, 29. It didn't feel like you lost by less though, because you were down by a good amount for most of the game. You just kicked a few late ones, I think, the Giants.
Got some wheels, Darm. And then Merritt joined in for the run as well.
40 points at halftime, so you cut it a little bit.
Flynn knocks it down. Yo, Caldwell was wearing it like a glove.
Even now,
Yeah, I know, umpire fell over. They'd want to pull away so they can... Yeah, they need percentage. Even though they've got the draw, other teams also around them have a draw, like Brisbane and... Who else? Freo. Collingwood have 2 draws, so it doesn't really matter for them.
A lot of them had a bounce. Bounces space where there wasn't a lot. Darling got a fist on it.
Oh, Ryan.
2 feet.
Oh, Allen.
Stolen back again. Chesser.
Well, there you go. Response for the Eagles. This is good to see. Chesser gets one. Back to a relatively high-scoring quarter.
Response again, and you called for a claim. They needed to, they needed to get back into the contest, win it around the ball, and then when they get it forward, they look likely with some of the speed that they have at ground level. They want to work at Jermaine Jones in the middle of the ground on that occasion. Turned left.
Yeah, Allen, first game back since round 1. He's still a bit fumbly. I feel like Ryan's been pretty good. He's been lively. He's getting the footy, making it exciting.
out wide towards the boundary line and really settle things down. Now he's being a left footer, it allows him to come back into the corridor.
Chesser, one of those Eagles that are wearing different boots than they normally wear. Playing here at Marvel, Chesser normally wears the light bluish boots. Slippery at deck. Duggan's wearing different boots to the normal.
So can the Eagles get a couple in a row here?
In the middle.
Can they find the lead again?
Half palm. Caldwell with the clearance.
Essendon's midfield is just a little bit stronger.
Guelphy, no arm chop, gets it anyway. With it in front, Corral.
Guelphy,
Back to Dersma.
Dersma, good footy from Essendon.
To Caldwell, back to
Just a shocking finish. The execution's actually gotten worse. And they're going to get a 50, so a couple people in the chat put in the 50 metre. First 50 of the game, I think, as well.
thing that does help you identify guys if you've contact. But they're all wearing, most of them wear pink these days. Well, West Coast is a lot of white. Yeah, a lot of white. Pink is the new black.
Claire says, I thought that was Waterman. That looks a bit, yeah, it did look a bit like Waterman with a haircut. Are you talking about Chesser?
Far forward, Flynn got there, almost plucked it. Caldwell got it. De Heppel shrugged the tackle, got it off just in time. Laverty, one of those into
Martin gets the footy again. Give it back to him. He needs to just pick up the footy and get a bit more. There you go.
pink boots to Caldwell down the middle. Spears it to Guelphy.
Plays on Guelphy. Good call. And Stringer's got it. Should kick this.
body facing to the other side of the ground, the ability to come back across his body and find Jake Stringer. Terrific kick inside 450.
Settles himself.
Stringer has got it. Back to 13 points. Studi's content. Definitely a bit out there.
I just like their patience out of their back half.
Definitely more on the extreme side and when it comes to the content.
On the 50-metre penalty. It was 50. Absolutely it was. But just be patient out of their back half. You can see there how big the ground Essendon are making it. And West Coast
So 3 goals to 1 for the Bombers in this quarter.
to open up in the middle of the ground.
Sort of breaking the game open a little bit. But West Coast is still able to respond, so we'll see if they can get the next year.
So in this match, he's up to 17 disposals. You mentioned that he's monitoring Elliot Yo, but certainly get his own ball.
Yo only with 8 in the game.
Langford's dropped. He actually was quite a bit higher than Stringer in the goal kicking list, and I think he was in the top 5 at one stage, but he's not really been kicking many goals in the last few weeks.
One of the reasons why they've made a couple of changes
Smothered kick.
Durham in the scramble. Ball flung away in the right direction.
Right off the ground. Hind again. He's done all right. Durham. Great smother.
Magnificent. Body on the line.
And there's a turnover now.
And now the West Coast on the rebound. Here's slick footy. Ryan bumped out of it. Hard bump. Hugging over the top of it. Working hard on knees was Hine. Dersma.
Keep it to Martin. You twat.
Turns, goes. Martin, can he get back? He can't. He can. No, he can't. Dean there lays it.
That's holding the ball.
Rotham. He's holding the ball.
The umpires don't fucking pay that decision anymore. The holding the ball calls. I thought they changed the rule.
He tried to take him on, run through the tackle. Had an opportunity to release, took him on. Great tackle, should have been paid.
Langford, that's almost ball as well. It was juggled around. Hoff, Rotham, Cole with the roller.
Cheers for the sub, Sharon.
Back to Hoff, who gets
That should have been ball. Another decision they've been robbed.
these days doing the job again.
It's weird. You wouldn't think that the Eagles would be the side who are getting favoured today.
Now he's on turnover. Essendon's just bringing a lot of heat when the pressure's on.
Allen
West
picking
Coast
up
just
on
need to
the
elevate.
Sorry, Nico, all yours. Hine on one of those runs. Like a bull in a china shop sometimes. Chip kick to Kelly.
Kelly drives it in.
Down the spine, he travels. McGovern.
Oh, yeah, straight to McGovern. Oh, it wasn't really that sad when Gresham moved.
Kelly with the speed and Ryan can get
Didn't care that much.
forward for him. He collects.
Didn't do
Think he's
the
way through it.
most, like, oh, great kick to. I didn't do that much for us, is what I'm trying to say.
Liam Ryan just took an extra couple of seconds to allow him to get inside forward 50, but he
He's playing, isn't he, Gresham? Because I can't see him on the field.
from the middle of the ground. Once his direct opponent in Mackay has to go over and defend. You just see Darling sprinting in the back.
No, he's not.
In the background.
Passes Dean Cox today. Game 291. Number
Why is he not playing?
Behind Shannon Hearn, games played at the Eagles. Jack Darling.
45 out, Darling. Good kick. So they keep responding. They can't get it over 13 points, Essendon. Every time it gets to 13, the Eagles get one back.
Speed Dico was talking about only a minute ago in regards to how slow they'd been where Essendon were going so quickly. But once they got that handball received,
Oh, just tell your brother to piss off. Or play with them at half time. Not too long to go till half time.
the West Coast Eagles. Yeah, you can go back to the inside 50 from Essendon and just bringing McGovern and Morass and those types of players back into the game. That's one thing McGovern does is when he gets it, he goes.
The umps are shit. Yeah, I agree with you for this game. They haven't been great. And for you as well, for an Essendon fan.
Just gone down with the physio at the moment. Looked like he got a knock to the cherries.
Because I normally don't defend Essendon with that sort of stuff, but I am this time around.
Ball back in the middle. In the scramble, Jinby got it. Gave it to Yo. Gets it inside 50. Back with the flight. It doesn't work.
Cripps could get another one. Oh, he's missed. I don't know why people are saying that, to be honest. They're saying ball as in like it was holding the ball, but I don't know why they're saying that.
Opportunity when you can just take that extra steadying step, even absorb a little pressure on the kick to make it accurate.
Ridley. Good mark to Jones.
He's got his hands to a few today, but just hasn't taken
Give it back to Merritt. Good.
widely though. I've liked his
Merritt.
Back to Witherden.
Witherden.
Moves the handball through the traffic. Darling might not get there to contest this.
Should be a mark to Laverty, and it is. Yeah, I reckon you've mentioned Studi like 3 or 4 times now on the stream. I wonder why that's the case.
with a bit of speed, Essendon, and they've done that here, West Coast. Yeah, so right now keep them on this side of the ground.
Kelly to Dersma.
Try not to let them take too much ground, but certainly keep them skinny.
Clean spot for Brandon Zerk. Capture with Port Adelaide. Dersma.
That's the one there. They're the ones that you want to cut off.
Laverty. McGrath had to
Slow footy right now.
But he mopped it up nicely. Jones again. Back
Keep kicking it to Jones.
top of the square. Stringer will go.
Stringer. Oh, he's dropped it.
Hands on it. Dersma. Quick to Draper.
Draper.
Kicking it up. Over the head.
Oh my goodness. Imagine he kicked that. That was on the full and ended up being wow. Oh. Yeah, Sammy'd probably be angry. I wonder if he's making a video. Probably is. I'd probably make one if I was him because they're the only ones that do well for him.
And then able to reset forward of the ball and then being able to launch.
Off. 2-on-2 on the wing. Redmond with the fly in. Yo.
Yo gets the free.
Situated, but it was there. Not under the ear.
So 5 minutes to go. And then I don't know what I'll do at halftime, to be honest.
Change the angles here. Elliot, you can just see Essendon setting up down the line.
Dangerously, but Hoff had the reach. But Waterman working hard in the space on the wing. Robin doesn't have a lot to go to that's free. He's got Cole working.
This has been really shit.
It's not.
There you go. Durham.
Goals, thinks about the short pass, thinking about Stringer.
Oh, good mark from Stringer. Halftime will be 20 minutes. I think I'll probably leave for a bit at halftime.
But they just couldn't accept to go long down the line to a contest. West Coast, they wanted to switch the ball, bring it to the open side. So they're the ones that we're talking about. The West Coast needing to cut off for Essendon. On that occasion, it was Durham cutting that switch off.
Durham was almost running it deliberately 80%.
Yes.
The roper dope, luring the
Teasing him.
kick.
Yeah.
And then as soon as the kick happened, he hit 100%.
So he's kicking it from 50.
Stringer for his third.
And he's kicked the goal. So he's kicked 2, I think. 2 this quarter. 12 points. Not long to go in the quarter, by the way.
That particular position is so important because you do have an opportunity, and you're exactly right, Dwayne.
What bet did you put on then?
The distance between he and Cole and the
Are you even watching the sport? Like the game or not?
And these are why this is why they're so valuable. They give you a chance to score from your front half
Essendon money line.
in a position where they've been able to score through this game.
What's the money line? Or what was your money line? Like 1 to 39?
Terrific finish.
He just had tried to be perfect there, Roth. He just had even depth on that kick, get it over the top. I know it's easy in hindsight, and you're sitting above the game, but doesn't always just have to be that spot on perfect kick every time. Makes you play it a little bit out and get
I don't understand what that means in minus 600.
Draper and Williams.
Because it's different in Australia. I don't know what that means.
Another possession. It's on career high pace. Martin and Jones. Jones is back on and couldn't get that handball away decisively. Draper. Handball through.
Could be another one here. Jones.
Guelphy.
Guelphy back.
Caddy from the pocket.
And Caddy goes for a miracle. Nate Caddy. I think that's his first goal. Looks like it is. Yeah, it is. Second game, first goal, and game high lead now. Again, 3-goal margin.
You could just sense that his first goal wasn't going to be a set shot, Dwayne. It was going to be something special. There's been a lot of hype about this kid. He's got great physical presence. I love the handball from Guelphy
Yeah, it's a good finish.
to get himself set. Those types of kicks are done in training.
It's one of the better first goals as well.
Particular moments. Fantastic finish by a really classy young player.
Caddy. I think that's how he's Caddy. Caddy.
The first goal scored.
Pick 10 in last year's draft. Not exactly like for like. He was the late in for Goldstein, but the forward is doing really well. Stringer off the carpet.
Tell you what, they could get a few more here, the Bombers.
Might work, but intending to tow it to himself or to Cox on the run.
Quite often when you get your first goal, it energises you as a player as well. But even just looking out now,
Draper, almost. Stringer.
Stringer flicked it up. McGrath. Dersma. Perkins. Jones. All this going backwards to go forward. To Ridley. Time to spend it wisely and very wisely.
Good. Martin gets it. Good short kick as well. So it's, yeah, Essendon are getting on top now. It's kind of what you expected in this game. Getting well on top in this quarter, or most of this quarter at least.
Crazy hot scale where you can be a little different as long as you're equal parts hot.
He's played 2 games, so just you don't have to make any conclusions yet.
Possession 12 for Jake Stringer.
And third goal. Or 4. I know he's kicked 3 in this quarter. Kicked 1 in the last quarter as well. So he's kicked 4 goals. And he's got 83 fantasy as well. He's kicked 4, but he kicked 3 this quarter. I thought he didn't kick 1 the first. Remember, guess the player with footy cards? Yeah, I do. So he hasn't kicked more than 6 in a game. So he could kick 8.
Take your hat off to the West Coast. They're attacking the game. Taking it on. Prepared to be bowled. Come on, stop.
Hopefully the Eagles can get another one here. They've normally been able to respond, but right now, no. Draper. What the fuck was that from Sam Draper? He can't bounce. Cripps. Minute 27. Surely they get a late one. G'day, Al. I'll probably leave in a few minutes when the halftime sign goes, and then I'll come back and maybe do a few things before the game commences. And that'll be a point. So 23 is the margin. Is it 100? Yeah, and we're not gonna get there. I don't think. Yeah, $100 Blue Moo. Because I'm not just gonna do it for the sake of it. Like, I'll do it if we achieve like a goal, or even if we hit 0.7k. Maybe I'll do it. And another free kick to West Coast. The complaining is getting even worse. I mean, Essendon fans complain, but they probably have a right to complain today.
Jones got there. Caught. Got a handball away. McGrath pumps it away. Right. McGovern with him. Up against the boundary.
Caddy again. Right to Draper. There's time for one more. Right, no, out of bounds. Hope you do. Oh, I won't. I won't. At this rate, I won't. I might, but I won't at this rate.
Marek. Cole. Turned on Stringer. Ginby.
13 seconds, sorry. And cut off by Heppel. So that was a 6-goal quarter for Essendon, I believe. You'd take that if you were Essendon, and you'd almost take that if you were West Coast as well. Probably not the ending of that quarter, though. That was a bit disappointing. Yeah, just because I want to get something to eat. Because the two streamed in a row don't give you time for that really. So this is the time for me to do that. There's nothing really I'm missing out on. So I will quickly just chuck something on the screen. There's not really much I can do when I'm not here unless I had someone else to entertain. You know, I could call my sister. Why don't I do that? Because she could actually jump on, and then I could actually jump in the viewers because it's different. It'll be probably not going to happen, but I'll give it a crack. Not a Kahoot, no. I'm gonna leave. Are you home?
Yeah.
Are you doing anything?
No.
'Cause I need to cook dinner, but sorry, not dinner. I want to cook lunch, but I don't want to leave the stream with nothing. Would you jump on just reading chat for 10 minutes?
It's gonna be weird.
If you want to, I'm just asking. So I've got something. No? No? Alright. Alright, fair enough. Whatever. See ya. Worth a shot. Oh, gee, it would have been alright though if that happened, because then there actually would have been something for you guys to watch. But I can't do much when I need to leave, so I guess we'll just have to leave the stream with nothing on. I gave it a crack. I thought there was a chance, but yeah, I can understand why she wouldn't want to. And I wouldn't want to actually if I was in her position as well, actually, because some of the chats I get are fucking shocking. This is so scrappy, says Sammy, but you'll take it. Yeah, I'll take. If I were you, I'd take it, but you could actually be leading by more if you wanted to, like in the second half. I reckon you could win this game by 50 plus. And West Coast are actually playing alright. It's not like West Coast aren't playing alright. Stringers kicked 4, so you'd be happy with that. You're playing well, I feel. You're not playing at your best, but you've been playing well that quarter especially. Alright, be back soon. Probably like 5 to 10 minutes.
West Coast by 1 point at quarter time. At the main change, Essendon 23 points. Jake Stringer on fire. He's kicked 4 goals. Waterman got his 2 goals as Cripps got his 2 in the first quarter. Peter Wright also 2 in the first, but certainly a second quarter dominance from the Essendon Footy Club. But got to take your hat off to West Coast. They've hung in there, but they're flexing their muscles. That's why they're a top 4 team right now as I introduce Brad Johnson and Jordan Lewis. Louis, in terms of Essendon in their first half, their entries inside 50 is where you want to look.
Yeah, well, that's been the stuff coming out of Essendon, how they approached that, and
what changes can we see to give themselves better chances going inside forward 50. So this will give you a bit of a look at a bad one. So that is long inside forward 50. The gap between where the contest is and where the Essendon mids is there, you can't defend that. So it's really hard to create a forward half game, forward pressure, repeat entries when you go too quick and too long. You just see there the gap and they're able to transition. This is a good one. So it only takes an extra possession to go inside forward 50. You get it deeper inside your own forward 50. You can sometimes catch the defence out. But then on the back end of that, it's where you're able to set up defensively to give yourself a chance to then go repeat inside 50 entries or then even score off the back of that particular part. So you can see there, that is a 20 to 30 metre difference from the previous entry. It allows your defenders to get higher up the ground. That is why going inside forward 50 is such a crucial part of the game.
And Brad Johnson, Essendon, we discussed before the game, are they going to make the most of their opportunities compared to where they were before the bye against Carlton? They've scored 7 goals from 10 of their total goals from the defensive half in transition.
Yeah, it's been great to watch. Actually, it really has. Their speed of ball movement out of the back half, but it's midfielders getting back to support. Dicko, and you've highlighted this at ground level as well. And then going from that, identifying when to actually burst forward through the corridor, use it with effect. And I think Durham's been sensational with that, with his leg speed, and Merritt has been awesome in his fact of changing his run, changing his angles with the ball. If he's out on the boundary, he's cutting back corridor, he's opening up the ground for the Bombers to really go forward with effect. And you can see what they've done on turnover in particular, but from defensive half, 7-1, 43 to 2 goals to the West Coast Eagles.
I mean, looking obviously at the origin of the source there, Jordan, do you see anything different in Essendon's game in the first half after the bye?
Oh, I mean, they've got great energy. That certainly is what the bye presents itself. I think the way that West Coast maybe have gone in terms of the taller type of forward line has allowed them to be ultra aggressive out of half-back. I love Harrison Jones. I think he's pushed way further up the ground and able to join in on transition.
Well, it's Essendon by 23 points half-time. After the break, they will have John Ralph with all the news from across the weekend.
The right preparation is how champions are made. The commitment, the discipline, the passion. The work is done. It's time to perform. Musashi Performance Amplified.
When life doesn't go as planned, search Reach Out. A safe online place to chat anonymously, get support, and feel better.
Footy season's here. Get on board.
Andy in traffic sees Hubble on the outside.
Oh, nearly.
Hubble can't catch a footy, but it can catch every moment from your favourite footy team. Hubble fuses sport across streaming and free-to-air TV into a single experience.
Everybody's hubbling.
I believe in the strategy. So I'm going to give him a cut or
I had to leave and make myself something to eat. I was starving that entire second quarter. But it's better to do that now and wait. Than wait or do it in the third quarter. Don't tell me to hurry up, mate. It's just, I'll be back before the end of the half, which I am now. And you don't have to sit here for the whole stream. You can leave. I'm honestly surprised we have anyone here right now. Because I'd just be sitting on a blank screen. Jeez, I'm glad I did that. Is it true that you have big spiders? Yeah, well, yeah. People overreact when it comes to that sort of stuff. It's not that big of a deal. I'm sure when the second half starts, people will start coming back in. But that's what they're here for. I think there's still... How long to go? I'll check. I'll have a look. Okay, there's still 6 minutes to go. I thought I was going for longer. I thought I was going for longer than that. Do you know why Gresham isn't playing? I was going to ask, why is Gresham not even playing? Don't you want Essendon... Oh, do you want the other team to... Do you want West Coast to win? Are you betting on West Coast to Essendon? And I know you don't know the teams. Are you betting on the blue and gold team or the red and black team? Oh, you want the team winning to win. Okay, that's what I thought from the start. Yeah, the game isn't over, but they... basically won it from here, you'd think. I can't see West Coast winning it from here. They're up by 23, Essendon. It's away from home. It'll probably extend to a 40-plus point win, I reckon. So I think you're good. But we'll see what happens in the third. If West Coast get a few goals in a row, it could be like last night's game a bit. And I obviously want to see West Coast come back to make things interesting. Alright, that's it. Was it literally the only thing I had? And I needed to just get something in me before the second half. And honestly, I might call the person who's coming soon to get me something for the next game. Imagine I did do that all nighter, then I would have had no energy, no food. Like, it would have been such a waste. Alright. Big Johnny's. Is next round one of the hardest rounds to tip? I'll have a look. Sort. It's not one of the hard. It's harder than most actually. There are some tough ones like Gold Coast Collingwood's a tough one. Adelaide GWS, Geelong v Essendon, Saints Port. I think the other 5 aren't so much. Like I don't think North Bulldogs is too hard. I know North have been playing well. Still tip the Bulldogs. You'd still probably tip Sydney. You'd tip Brisbane. You tip Carlton, and you tip. I think you tip Hawthorn. Well, I don't think there'd be many people tipping West Coast, even though it's at home with Hawthorn's form. Have been to America actually. I actually have a few America videos. I don't think you'd probably want to watch them, but if you do, like they're up there if you want to see how my trip went. I went there in January. But I want to go to Europe next. That's the next overseas trip I want to do. I think everyone wants to do it at one stage of their lives, though, and I won't be doing it anytime soon, I wouldn't think. I have Instagram. I have Instagram, yes. Same as the YouTube. Same as the YouTube. Not gaining followers on Instagram right now, though. I swear it's almost impossible to gain followers unless you're making reels. I genuinely feel like if you're not making reels, you're just losing out on growth possibility. Oh, cheers for the follow, mate. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, mate. Just had a look at it. Make music. I might have to have a look at it. Do you have footy cards? Yeah, I do. Don't footy cards are open. I thought you just meant, do I have footy cards? I thought you were just some random person asking if I have footy cards. I've got heaps of footy cards. Yeah, I started making footy cards back in the day. That's all I did. I promised a few more footy card videos, but the thing is I actually need to execute them. Get out and buy them. I won't show them. I won't really show them, no. I can't. Unless you want to see... No, I won't. I was going to bring out an album, but it could just be a Commons album, not very interesting. Well, anyways, we're back. So that was actually alright. I might do that more times than often, because sometimes I just wish the second half would just already start. If I'm out when there's nothing to do, actually making food and giving myself a bit more energy for the second half, it's probably better off. Next time with obviously I'll make another footy card video at some stage. I don't make them often though anymore, because I don't really collect them anymore, honestly. To be honest with that, don't do that like I have in previous years. I just hope it doesn't become a nothing game. I hope this isn't a forgotten stream. I hope something happens this stream. I've been to LA. Yeah, that's where I went to the first week. I think the first week of me being in America, or the first 5 days. It pissed me off still because I had that America video that I can't release, where I went to the Santa Monica Pier, asked random people about footy. Really unfortunate that I can't really receive that footage again. Waterman should get... Oh, that's a terrible kick. It does look like GTA. That's what people were telling me when I put it up on my story when I was there. Giants Adelaide will be tough. Because... Actually, to be fair, GWS played well at the Adelaide Oval. But Adelaide, they're still capable of so much more, so I feel like they can definitely win. With the form GWS are in as well, it's going to be one of the tougher games next week to tip.
Quarter behind, and they can be important. Last time these two teams met here, Essendon won by a point, around 21 last year.
Oh, I don't think you can really make a genuine conclusion. Just pick the like the soft call and just go with that. So I think that looks like it went out in the full from the bottom left angle. But if they're going to call it a behind, I mean, at least they got that call right, because that does look like it went out in the full. So 64 plays 41 still.
Had to scurry to get back there. Waterman came at him and pressured the kick to Allen.
Can Allen hit a target? Yes, he will. That's a good kick. Cripps has been good. And he looks for the options. I wouldn't say Essendon are doing so good, to be honest. They're just sort of doing enough. They're doing what they need to do right now. But I wouldn't be surprised if they cough up their lead or like get the margin back to within a kick or two. That's if they convert here. Darling. Kicks it. Let's go. Just like last night, I'll be supporting West Coast for a little bit to sort of hope that they can will themselves over the line. At least make things really close for the last quarter. It was a similar margin as well to what it was at halftime in the last game. So it sort of feels like a pretty similar game. Can the Lions make the 8? Obviously they can. Now people think they can make the 4, which is pretty crazy how much of a turnaround they've actually shown. Because all the sides around them are dropping and they're the ones just pushing through. Keep climbing up the ladder. He'll play 300 games this year, I think, Darling. He probably won't play next year. I don't. Does anyone think West Coast will keep Darling for next year? I don't think he's required. It's whether or not he wants to play, I guess. He's having a better season than last year, though, to be fair. So who knows? But I think this is his last year. He'd want to get to 300 games, though. And it's not a guarantee. I think if he gets injured, he's not going to make it. Yeah, but last year Essendon was a bit... That was last year Essendon when they were in some shit form.
That's the benefit of maybe having Harley out for a bit. Liam Ryan gets exposure. You realise you've got something else to go to if needed.
Yo. Hunt. Hunt again. Where's Darling? There he is. Getting held and it's going to go out. But it's all been West Coast early on. Gold Coast Freo will replace Melbourne. You reckon either one of the two? I feel like there's no room for both. Unless Port, Melbourne and Geelong don't make finals. And yeah, maybe. And Essendon are another side that I'm not locking in yet. Especially if they lose this game. Yeah, we watch NBA. I don't really watch it much, but a lot of people here do. Like, we have an NBA store in Melbourne where I live. So certainly it's pretty popular. Is that a goal? No. Allen missed. This might be your best ladder prediction yet. Yeah, so I had a couple of big calls. Port Adelaide and Melbourne finishing outside the 8. And people reckon that is more likely of happening than not.
defensively, West Coast, in this instance. Just tightening up that teasing distance.
Oh, they'll be back to Merritt. He's got to keep racking up the disposals. Him and Martin. Oh, no, he's gone. Shocking handball. That's going to be a big game, especially if Essendon somehow lose this. Then I would almost say either one of the two sides probably don't make it. And I'll probably go to Essendon Geelong next week. It's the country game. I think it is at the MCG. They have it every year. And probably the biggest game between Essendon and Geelong in a while. And Allen marks it. Tell you what, with Allen, Waterman in the foreline, West Coast haven't actually got that bad of a foreline anymore. Allen last year kicked a goal in every game he played, just about. But he hasn't really had like any chance to show it this year because he's been injured. Am I a little behind? I'm a little bit behind actually. I'll skip forward if he kicks this or after he kicks it. He's got it. It's his first goal, I think, the year. Maybe. Definitely since round 1. Good to see him back. And only 10 points. He kicked 0-3 against Port, so that's his first goal this season. Unless he did kick one today already. No, 1 goal, 1. So his first 4 scores this year with points. He's now 1 goal, 4, first goal of the year. Oscar Allen, who could be a future captain of the club. 0 goals, inside 50, 0-6 this quarter. So maybe they can make a mini fight back. That'll be fun. Durham. Oh, he did well. Stringer for 5. Inside forward 50. There'll be a goal. Guelphy. Response. The Bombers needed that. The Bombers really needed that as a bit of a steadier. Can you get me something at Frankston, Lockie, like a drink? Or like a couple of snacks, because there's fuck all in the house. I'll pay you back. I feel like if I'm going to get through, even like an energy, something, an energy drink could almost be alright. Like, or like a Gatorade. Or a Coke. If you are at Frankston or some shit like that. How was that free kick? What are the free kicks? What's the free kick count right now? I didn't know Durham was overlooked in 2 drafts. Definitely made a mistake not selecting him. How good he's been this year. Darling's there, and he dropped it. Hamels it. Good work, Darling. Second effort. Good pressure from West Coast. Waterman there. They'll find it out. Redmond. And not going to be a high. That probably would be a high in my book. I'm hoping Lockie heard what I said there. So if West Coast kick another couple, margin will be under 10 points in single figure or single digit margin.
plenty of games to come, so you do feel they're on the rise.
How come you're after the Bombers in this game? Surely you want it to be a close one. I'd rather see West Coast win. It'd be funny just to see what Essendon fans have to say after that. So basically see their season spiral out of control. But it won't happen, I still don't think. Perkins inside 50. Stringer's there. Oh, but Caddy. He's been good, isn't he? Like, kicked the goal earlier, that snap, and he's taken a really good contested mark. And this is a chance for his second goal in his second game. Yeah, it was Rena. Or Reenie. And that's a pretty good kick. So back to 22 points. Still don't think the game's over yet though. For sure not. But Essendon just keeping themselves up with a decent buffer. And it'll probably stay around this margin, if not blow out a little bit more for the whole game. 20 goals so far. Pretty high score. Exactly, yeah. 20 goals and 2 quarters and a bit. How's it 22 points? What do you mean by that? Are you surprised it's 22 points? Should it be less or should it be more? Well, I scored some set shots. That's probably why this game's been better than probably the average game of footy. Because when teams can kick well through the set shots, it just makes the game more entertaining. As opposed to them all missing, because it's just shit house. Waterman, here we go. For his third. Another response for West Coast. They've been able to respond normally after rest and get a couple goals. Good clunk as well. He's good with his set shots as well, so I expect this to go through. It will. It will. It didn't look good off the boot, but it went through. So back to 16. Essendon never failed to give me heart attacks. How many close games have the Bombers been involved in this season? They're better this year with their defence, Essendon. But yeah, they still might need another genuine key defender, like a strong one. Waterman doesn't know how to miss a set shot. He's probably the best in the comp. He literally averages 3 goals a game. Like, how handy would he have been last year for West Coast? I don't remember how many goals he kicked last year for them, but he didn't really do much. I'm checking his free kick count. This would be intriguing. Yeah, Essendon getting stiffed a bit. 3 to 8. Not many paid, but the ones that have been paid have been pretty memorable in a way. Not for the right reasons. North aren't terrible right now. They're actually playing with some fight and spirit. And the Eagles were 2 goals 15 as well. So that could have easily been flipped on its head or even just narrowed down a little bit. Maybe 8 goals 9 still probably would have been a win. Oh, Dersma gets there. Every inside 50 this quarter for Essendon have been goals. Martin's got it. Good for fantasy. 3 goals, 3 inside 50s. Almost missed that. Why was he so open in the square? He's climbing. He's on 64 now, which is good. And Merritt's on 18 disposals. So Merritt could still get to 35 disposals, but he's behind the 8 ball. He needs to start lifting a little bit if he wants to get to 35. I need him to 35. Essendon have been very accurate in all their wins. They are a pretty accurate side, aren't they? Fuck off. Oh no, it's a point. Oh, if this is 10 years ago, any earlier, wouldn't be a score review at all. It's a point. A little bit frustrating because I actually need Martin to get as many fantasy points as possible. Should have kicked that though. I don't know why he went the banana. I mean, I know it was a bit stiff, but those need to be converted. And another free kick to West Coast. I'd be furious if I was an Essendon fan right now, honestly. Wonder if the Bombers will get one back after the behind. It's probably why the AFL has been probably slightly more low scoring, because some of these goals that would have normally been goals 10, 15 years ago have now been called back. You probably see 1 or 2 of those a game. It wouldn't make much of a difference, but it'll make a little difference probably. When did the score review system first get put into place? What year? Oh, Essendon get a free kick. 4th of the game. First free kick I can remember. "2012 sounds accurate. So I'll believe 2012. 4-11. Finally they get one back. Harrison Jones, he's taken a few good marks. Oh, Heppel, that's not a good kick. Heppel's made some turnovers. He's been a little bit shit. Check Insta. Oh, okay, I will. Okay, thank you, Lockie. Mark to Yo. Honestly, you're going to come and clutch here because I'm going to need something like that soon. He's kicked it. So, all of a sudden, 10 points. It could have been 22. Yo nails it. And this game is still alive. This has been a semi-underrated game on the Saturday. Or the Sun. Why do I keep saying Saturday? Saturday was yesterday. A lucky mark. That's luck. That isn't really skill. That's more luck. What are you doing, members? Probably next stream. I assume next stream will be a better one. .102 ranking points for Elliot Yo. That's the reason he's in the thumbnail. Let's see if the Eagles can get another one. I don't think the margin's been under 10. since the first quarter. Good take.
Good pressure by Liam Duggan. Just on the kick. Durham was out.
I'm going to have a look, actually. No, margin hasn't been in single figures since the first quarter. Oh, sorry, the second quarter. Not, I meant, yeah, no, not this quarter. I hope it isn't. But all the high scoring games on Sundays are the first of the two. Think about it. Waterman. They're in the fight here, the Eagles. They're out. Duggan, can Allen get there? No. Cripps. Allen. Still in play. They're going to get a goal here. They're going to get a goal. They do. It's 4 points. Petrocelli. How do they keep it in the first place? 77 to 73. Wow. Yeah, in COVID, the scores were all like 50. Like, footy was at its worst back in COVID times. I don't even watch footy that much. I watch footy. I still had a footy channel and everything, but when they had footy on every single day, I'd probably watch footy only 2 or 3 days. I wouldn't watch every game. Plus, I was in year 12, so I kind of couldn't afford watching footy every night. But even then, like, some nights I prefer to play Fall Guys and watch the footy. And that person that put a bet on Essendon will start getting pretty nervous now because they are choking their lead right now. Oh, Durham. Jeez, he's been good and exciting. Oh, Caddy. No way. Caddy. He's exciting, though, Nate Caddy. There's a reason he's a top drafty. It sounds like a final score, but there's still 7. Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, it's higher scoring than the last game. Last night. This score right now. I think they'll still win though, Essendon. Little fantastic. Or little fanatic. I still think they should get the job done. But they're going to have to work for it here. It's not an easy one. I don't think West Coast are easy beats. Oh, what a play. Who was that? Xavier Dersma. What a goal. Much needed. I love the new green West Coast Cairns. Oh, mate. It's probably a rare occurrence where Essendon aren't being favoured by the umps. Still gets out the bow and arrow, which is good to see. Because he did it at Port and it was pretty iconic. And 2019, I think that was the year that... Was that his first year? Dersma 2019? I think it might have been the first year for Dersma but his own Rosie. Unless it was 2018. I think 2019 though. So back to 10 points. But West Coast, they've had a good quarter. They've kicked 5. They kicked 5 goals to 3. So they've been the better of the two sides this quarter and they're continuing to respond. I can't hear Harley Reid because he's not playing. Good work, Barras. I'd almost give my votes to Barras. Maybe not 3. But if they win West Coast, definitely should get at least 1. Here we go. Good running again from West Coast. Cole inside field. They got so many targets. Waterman's one. Dropped. High. Both players got collected high though. Harley isn't suspended yet. He's still suspended. It's because they had the bye. That's why people probably thought he was back this week. Because they played Saints where he got the suspension, then North Melbourne, then now Essendon. Yeah, I agree. Essendon enjoy. I agree. AFL is always better when it's high scoring. Petrocelli behind. Wonder if West Coast will get any more goals this quarter. 1 to 5 goals, 3. So despite what happens in the next 5 minutes, I think West Coast should win this quarter. Martin needs to just rack him up in this last. Get me to over 113.
West Coast has forced them down the line. Much better defensively.
59. Shit. If they win with Harley, yeah, it's massive for them because this is a win away from home. They haven't won away from home this year against pretty hot Essendon side that everyone thinks will do well this year from this point onwards. Martin taps it straight to an eagle, but that's going to be gone. Probably not. Didn't have prior. What team am I going for? I don't really support any. So like, I did want North to win all of yesterday. I don't want West Coast to win as much as I wanted North to win. But I still would like to see West Coast win. I just want to see, yeah, good game. Draper marks. I reckon the Bombers are going to find another one here. Martin. There we go. Stringer. He hasn't kicked one this quarter yet, but he's lining up for goal number 5. And if he kicks it, then West Coast will have the pressure again. Up the Suns for tonight. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be supporting Gold Coast tonight. All of these, because let's be real, I just want to see Gold Coast make finals. And if Gold Coast make finals this year, I'd almost travel interstate to watch Gold Coast first ever final. Just for, like, that'd be a fun video. And just support the Suns. Because I don't give it, like, Saints aren't making finals, so it's whatever. Stringer's got it. He's been good today. His accuracy as well. In front of goal with his set shots. The whole Essendon side, really. 14 goals, 5. Like, you'd be happy with a 14 goal, 5 conversion. 100%. Get a life, Stringer. Stringer's got a life. He's kicked 5 goals. He's doing better than probably all of us in chat right now. They can barely beat... Yeah, but West Coast... I actually don't think Essendon have been playing terribly. West Coast has just been keeping up with pace quite well. So I wouldn't say it's a concern if they only win by like 20 points. I even would go as far as say it's not embarrassing. If they lost, it'd be embarrassing. Allen! I mean, their defence this quarter has been quite poor, to be fair, so maybe that is embarrassing. Commendable. I hope Allen kicks this, I really do. Because he's actually been pretty good. I know he's fumbled it a bit early, but he's got into the game. And the set shots once again. Been really good. Come on. Kick it through. Oh, he's missed. Damn. Cheers, Tiger, for the kind words. Yo, good work, Elliot. Yo. Sorry, Essendon fans, but I am going to be behind West Coast this last 2 minutes. Darling, he's got it! So they're just taking these marks inside 50. It's almost a record for them in a probably not actually. Against Richmond was crazy, but like in an away game, a record I reckon this season in a quarter. Yeah, I'd agree. Although they would like a percentage booster. This is probably their one game or one of their few games remaining where they looked at this and went, we should see this as a percentage booster. But it's not going to be one now. He's missed again. So 2 misses in a row for West Coast. Critical misses. Critical set shot misses as well. I'm saying the same thing as the commentators. Well, I can hear what they're saying on KO. They've had more inside 50s. They've honestly probably been better, West Coast. They deserve to be closer, if not in front. Let's see if they can get one more. They'll probably have one more opportunity here. Barras with another inset mark. He's had like 7. He goes long, Marek. To mark to Laverty. So I think that should be it. He's going to slow it down. Why do the commentators say the West Coast? I'm not sure. I won't be calling them the West Coast. Like, they're the West Coast Eagles, but they're not the West Coast. Like, no one says the Essendon. Who knows? I mean, I think they should be closer with a margin, West Coast. They've been a bit wasteful late. Should have made more of their chances there. They kicked 5 goals still, but they were dominant. But it's 13 points, so yeah, we've got a good last quarter coming up for sure. The Sydney. The Gold... I'm pretty sure they say the same about the Gold Coast. The Western Bulldogs. If you include their nickname, it's not as stupid. Like the Sydney Swans. But the Sydney. The Richmond. The Adelaide. The Brisbane. The Brisbane Lions. The umpires. Just go to a game and support the umpires. You doing the Freo goal? Yeah, I will. Yep. And if you want me to stream afterwards, $100 donos by the end of the next stream. It won't happen because we're on 0. That's not the best side. It's not all about the money though. I tipped the Bombers. Essendon Bombers salty. You guys are going to get knocked out of the first week of finals. They probably will. I wouldn't tip them in the first week. I think if they played most sides right now in the 8, they'd lose. Or even outside the 8. Essendon v Freo first round of finals at the MCG, actually. If that happened, that would be one of the more refreshing finals. Has Allen got a goal? Yeah, he's been inaccurate though. 1 goal, 3. Hawks will mix out the percentages. So if they keep getting big wins though, and they might not even need to get that extra win. If they can smash West Coast next week by like 40, 50, they'll be like at 95 with their percentage. Hold up. I want to see what percentage the Hawks can get to if they win this game by 50. They'd be at 97. If they win, I think they could beat Geelong. Let's just say they do that. Hawthorn will have 100% if they win the next 3. That's just being optimistic though.
Get $50 off batteries this tax time at Bunnings Trade. Trade in your old 18-volt power tool battery and get $50 off select twin battery packs like Makita.
Would that be enough to get into finals? What if I auto-tipped it? Nah, it still won't. So they're going to need... I reckon they're going to need 14 wins at Hawthorn. But could you imagine that was the final ladder? Brisbane will finish higher than 13th. What the fuck? Look at Gold Coast. Gold Coast win their last 8 games. To be fair, they're all winnable. I could see Gold Coast winning, because think about it, Port and Melbourne now suck, so they could be wins at home. Gold Coast final chances are still well and truly on. Why does that allow me to screen share, but then when I want to screen share on KO after the game's been finished, like, I can't. That doesn't make sense. Gold Coast sneak in. Gold Coast will get in over the Hawks, I reckon. So can Hawks... No, that Hawthorn can. Hawthorn need to bloody beat West Coast. I reckon Hawthorn were going to upset of either Collingwood, Carlton, or GWS. And then they need to find an upset. They probably need to find 2 upsets. And then just win the ones they're expected to. So they're going to beat Adelaide at the Adelaide Oval. They're going to beat Richmond. They're going to beat North. I'd want Hawthorn to make finals, actually. Because then they'd be a big dark horse. They'd be the sort of side like Carlton and GWS last year. With really tremendous form heading into finals. They could make some damage. And that's exactly what GWS and Carlton did. They made it to the 3rd week. And they almost made it to the granny. So it's doable. Merritt and Martin are fucking me over big time. Big last quarter. I think Essendon should hold on. However, if the Eagles can kick the first goal, we'll see. I guess we'll see how West Coast come out to play in this quarter. Durham already inside 50. The Bombers fans wanted a free there. It probably was a free. A lot of missed calls. I guess the umpires just had money on West Coast because, you know, West Coast, they're the underdogs. 100 likes. That's good to see, mate. The only crap thing about this finals race is that the Saints aren't in it. Barras plays on. Drives it long. A few tall targets there. Cripps. Cripps has been a good target at ground level. Oh, Waterman slips over. Should have been a free. Well, there's a chance that the umpires could give Essendon a really bad call late. like free kick to Essendon that affect the game. And then everyone will just say they were robbed, the Eagles, when realistically they probably weren't with all the other frees. Can you say shout out to my sister, Sharon Hertzfield? Yeah, sure. I don't know what your sister's name is, but sure. Shout out to Sharon's sister. Oh, that's bad. That's a bad mistake. Martin takes a bounce. He takes a second. And good kick. Stringer to kick 6. What's up, Blake? Barras has been West Coast best player. But Stringer's been Essendon's best player. He's going to kick 6 here. And the kick from Martin as well. Centimetre perfect. He's not good from this spot. But the Bombers and... Oh, terrible. So Barras with another inset mark, and they're going to go away here, the Eagles. Shit kick. With it again. Mistakes early on this quarter. Quite a few. Right. High. They'll get a free. They'll get a useful free kick, Essendon, because the free kicks they've been getting have been kind of irrelevant. So West Coast get the ball back, 90-76. On Mado Day. Oh, that's good to hear. The fact that I've made someone's day has made my day. I can end the day now. Yo again. Still no first goal yet in this quarter. I think West Coast will want the first one here. They need it more than Essendon. Report Blaze17, everyone in chat. Report his channel. He spams and he harasses and he cyberbullies. Just make sure you guys report him. Oh, Ryan. The kicks are just too long on the air. Go, Waterman. Good tackle. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in. If West Coast win, Essendon's still on the 4. But then if Essendon lose next week, they might actually fall out the 8. Another free kick to Essendon. Freo go top 4 if Essendon lose. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not often that Freo fans would be cheering on West Coast, but they probably want West Coast to win. But that's if Freo beat Gold Coast, right? Not an ACL. This is disappointing from Essendon. They didn't look good, actually, that replay. I'm just going to suspect it's not anything serious. He's still playing. He's still running. Literally right there, running. Oh, good work, whoever did that. And once again, Barras, and with a good strong kick, they're away. Here we go, Cripps. Darling does all right. Still a goalless start to this quarter. They do want it badly, but I just think they're not going to be good enough. They're doing okay though here. At least they're getting out of the defensive 50, but it's just coming back in. Good tackle. Cripps. Oh, it's fumble city for West Coast. Straight to McGrath. Martin Kelly. They're going to reset again, Essendon. And a pretty bad kick. They'll get it back in though. Draper. Can they find a mark? No, they can't. Guelphy. Stringer. Out of bounds. That's... I'm looking forward to it, Walter. Yeah, the music video should be very interesting. I couldn't possibly wonder what the music video would be about as Guelphy snaps it around and kicks it. And all of a sudden, the margin's 20 points. West Coast need to respond, which they have been able to do all game. I don't think the margin's been over 22. Good kick as well from Guelphy. Turns around, snaps around his head. And the opening goal of the quarter. Took a while for the opening goal. You're going to lose faith. I think they should be alright. What do we reckon the final scores will be? I don't mind asking those sort of questions when we get to this sort of stage in games. Scores from 3 goals, 8 from stoppages. Shit. 7 straight. They do need the percentage. And they might get the percentage here. Draper over the top. Could this kill West Coast confidence? Could this kill their hopes? Guelphy hits the post. You've got to be shitting me there. He had so much time and space. Well, we'll see if any of those scores are right. We might get one of them, to be honest, because they're quite all similar. Can Petruccelli find a target? He does find a target. There we go. West Coast are out. Duggan. Oh, McGrath. Well done. McGrath saves a goal there. I haven't seen Misfits Minds video. I know Marmalade are in it though, so I will watch it because I do like their content. But I haven't seen it yet. How much more time in the quarter? Well, there's still 12 minutes, so there's a lot of time. Who do the Saints have? We have Port. We're actually favourites against Port as well. Yes, and get another free. They're getting a few frees back now. They've got more this quarter. You ain't beating Port. We're favourites to beat Port. I wouldn't have believed we would have beaten Port 3 weeks ago, but they're not playing great at all, Port Adelaide. So I think we can actually, yeah, definitely. Barras again. I want to know how many intercept marks he's had. He's going to get votes. They have more to play for. Yeah, I know that, but doesn't mean they're not beating us. I don't think they... Well, I probably don't think we'll win, actually, because we never beat Port Adelaide, but I'll have confidence. More than normally against Port Adelaide. Yeah, definitely more than what I'd have against Port earlier this year. I had none. Just chipping it here. Not the most entertaining bit of footy. They always win it, but eventually they'll lose one. So, it's a good chance for us to actually win. No, he's not the only person in Australia to think that. If Saints beat Port, technically they can still play finals, I think. Got a pretty soft fixture as well, I think. West Coast, Adelaide, Richmond. One-on-one here. Can Waterman get there? I really hope West Coast gets something. Darling. They need a goal now. 12 intercept totals, but some of them might not be marks. They're basically all marks, I reckon. He's probably had 12 marks. Which is almost a record. I think McGovern holds the record.
This is where you're looking from a West Coast point of view, a tap outside this congestion. Essendon are happy with repeat stoppages, just monitoring the clock, sucking time out of it. You can if you're Williams, certainly outside the congestion. Jack Hutchinson preparing to come on.
Cripps. Oh, it's hit the post. 11-12 now.
Mid-season draft edition played his first AFL game in the loss to North a couple of weeks ago. So
I'm surprised Essendon aren't attacking.
come on as the sub and he's flying forward, can kick some goals. He played with Collingwood's VFL team before being picked up mid-season by the Eagles. Ridley.
5 in a row for behinds. Yeah, that's not the best. I tell you what, when West Coast get a goal or two, Essendon are going to start getting nervous. But because they're up by 20, they don't need to do heaps. That's what I feel. They don't need to take their foot off the pedal when they're up by this margin.
with 8.5 minutes left. Essendon spot in the top 4. Vulnerable if they lose.
Because I feel like they would definitely be preferring the extra percentage.
Caldwell inside. Perkins danced one way. Got away from them.
Perkins just he kicked that. Barras again. Oh, almost.
I tell you, the fight for key position spot in the All-Australian team is going to be huge. Because there's 5 or 6 changes, players that are going to fight for that.
Well, Marek is out. 114 likes. Yeah, we got 100. I want to get more next stream though. I want to get to like 150.
Down to Duggan. He's the meat in the bomber sandwich. Got a few family in the house as well. Jack Hutchinson from Wonthaggi. Guelphy.
Guelphy. One more goal. I think Essendon seal it.
Maybe think he did, but umpire let it roll.
Yo.
There. Williams crashed.
Free kick to Heppel, I think.
What's the call here?
That way. Apple.
It's so courageous from Dyson Heppel.
Dangerously though.
Just so
Chile.
I can't get one.
Merritt was clever.
That Guelphy moment was their chance to get it out, but they haven't been able to get it over 22 since the first quarter, or actually all game. Hine. They might get one now. Caddy for his third. Missed it. Points galore now. It's gone from being accurate to just being really... My fantasy score this round's terrible as well. Especially when you've got players like Nick Martin as your captain. And he might get to 100, but he's going to be less than 113, which is what I wanted to get.
Kelly's standing there on his own. Martin might get it in the end. He gets up there, got a hand on it. Hunt, Martin. Duggan pursues it. Turned into Langford. Given an eternity. Did he have prior? He didn't.
That's an excellent tackle from Langford. He gets his arms free there, Duggan. He releases and West Coast are out.
You had Gawn. What did Gawn get? Gawn's a pretty safe captain. Now my phone's flat, so I can't even check. I should charge it. This last quarter has been super underwhelming, unless something can happen in the last 7 minutes. Just a couple of goals will make things very interesting. A mark here would be big. Allen missed another one. Damn. 19 points though. They're just getting closer and closer. It's certainly not out of reach if West Coast kick a few. That was a waste though for West Coast because they had players with only Rao to come. I've got Luke, Ryan, Rao, and who else? Flanders. They should get me to 300 combined at least. That they should is the key word. Need a mark. Need a mark. Yo. Need a mark. And it's a mark to Laverty. Fuck. What a boring finish.
This is the challenge for Essendon, I think, in the last 6.5 minutes. They can still be aggressive in the way they want to move the ball. Out of bounds from Dersby there.
He ran that out of bounds. Really?
I'm unsure, Geordie, what's happened here. Did he run out of bounds and kept running it?
You don't see that often. Yeah, that's fair. What's my fantasy score? I don't really want to say it because I know it's not good. Yo, good tackle. They've got maybe a minute. If they don't get a goal in a minute, I'm calling the game. My score's not even, yeah, shit house. It's like 1,350. West Coast cannot win. No, but I think if they get a goal, then it'll just change things up massively. Because they won't be playing safe if they kick one here at West Coast. The Bombers, they're not going to be playing safe. Petruccelli, if he's got it, then there you go. Petruccelli's got it. That's the goal I needed. First of the quarter.
That's a big finish by Petruccelli because the amount of numbers in around this contest, there's enough pressure on from both teams, but just sharp. He had to be clean to pick the ball up, he was, but then be sharp to foot. So quick.
How much longer? There's 6 minutes to go. There's still time. 3 goals. Watch the next few minutes be more interesting now.
It's such a fine balance between protecting a lead, going back into that kick mark game, and taking on the contest.
The last 2 games between these two teams have been thrillers. Essendon by a point here at Marvel, round 21 last year, and Essendon by 6 points.
Who wins this centre clearance? West Coast? No, Essendon. Oh, here we go. Caldwell. Gets it. Gets one back. Could be the sealer. Straight out the middle. That was an instant response as I've messed up the scores and they're a little bit. We'll keep it. We'll hold on to it. Remember Freo Collingwood, what happened there? Throw. Yeah, it was a throw. But it'll count as a disposal. Actually, it was a throw. That's very, very blatant. It's harder in the moment to identify, but still. Okay, West Coast, go. Got nothing to lose. Point. Still 5 minutes to go. Reed suspended for the 15th time of me probably answering that question.
That's a lot of time. That's why I mean, Essendon just need to keep going at the game.
McGrath sends it in the Draper direction. Slick hands from Brockman. Got it to Jones. Bounce it inside 50. McGrath can't collect it. Ridley does. Mackay. Laverty. Redman.
Oh, that's dangerous from Redman. They're aggressive here, West Coast. They still think they have a chance. I mean, the chance are pretty slim. What you said was so true. All the decisions go the Eagles' way, but a dodgy call. I know. That's what pisses me off a little bit, because I probably didn't even watch the full game to realise what's happened. And they probably only read into the free kick out, which, to be fair, West Coast are winning it. And Laverty. Another. So he's had all the inside intercepts for the Essendon side, and West Coast have had Barras. Intercept mark. Witherden. Got to go. He's intercepted a couple of times, but he's always turned the ball over. Ah, Laverty again. Should be it, I reckon. They are playing slowly. realistically a score, even if it's not a goal. Langford marks. Might actually be the biggest lead if they kick this. I don't think it's been 4 goals, which isn't much. Essendon the worst top 4 side this year. They're not a great top 4, so they're not a top 4 side that deserve to be there. Which, if they end up being top 4, that'll be still surprising. Just kick the goal. Yep, definitely it now. Even if he scored a point, it's still... Oh, I didn't know you were here already. My phone's flat, so I couldn't answer the call because you must have called me in the app. Yeah, my phone's flat. I'll answer the door. We'll get you later because the bus replacements.
Oh, I just got driven up. I just told my nan I'm not getting on a bus, so.
From Frankston?
Yeah. It was like bus replacements to Edith failed.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't think you'd come by this point of the game. I thought you'd be here for the next game.
The game's alive if he kicks this. Hello.
He's got it. Imagine they win.
Oh, it'll be all thanks to me, I'd say.
It would be. Yeah, Locke will be joining us for the next game. Obviously, he's here now, so you can watch the last couple of minutes. I'll have to unplug the headphones so you can hear it through the speakers.
Good game so far, looks like. High scoring.
Yeah, it has been a good game. It is high. West Coast to get to 100. Just move the camera. I didn't think you'd end up coming, honestly. Like, from what you said, I thought you were just going to say it.
Went to the cinemas this morning, watched Despicable Me 4, so I thought, well...
Where? In Frankston?
Yeah.
With who?
Little sister and my nan. So I thought, might as well just get up and about.
I thought you
and also,
watched it by yourself.
My Foxtel subscription's cancelled, so I thought I have to come here if I want to see the game.
True. It'll be a good game.
Wasting time, the umpire there.
Do you know if KO?
No. Our Foxtel subscription, they cancelled on us, the dogs.
Just get it again.
No, we will, but... I guess I could have just used your KO, but...
No, well, you're not using my KO.
That's fine. I'm coming here to use it.
Yeah. I'm not giving anyone my KO details because people just give it to random people.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And then they change the password themselves and I get locked out.
My Foxtel password used to be Chappie09. Because he changed it. He changed the fucking password. Oh, and that's all over.
Well, it's already all over. They'll probably get another one. They do.
Icing on the cake.
All the goals have been in the last 5 minutes. There've been none at the start. It was
That's
boring.
so cool. That is actually cool.
Yeah, probably should use it for more things. I only use it for that
That's
right
handy
now.
As. Is there no goal graphic anymore?
No, it's lost, remember? I don't know if you remember, but yeah, a lot of it's all lost.
You don't need it, to be honest.
No, I don't, but it's cool, kind of.
That's a nice scoreboard. I like that scoreboard there.
Thanks. Good size as well.
Good size.
But yeah, free over Gold Coast for the next game.
Probably the...
Basically, it's going to start just as I've got no time to switch over, which sort of sucks.
No, you do. That's 16 minutes. This will end.
No, but I want to start before, and I want to place a bet.
Oh yeah. Well.
I assume that other one He's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Definitely
In
over.
the first game. In the Brisbane game, Kyle Lohman didn't kick one. He got subbed off.
Didn't he not kick
He
one?
got subbed off in the
He kicked
last.
I swear he kicked a goal though.
No, he got subbed off in the last.
I was watching that game and
He had like 10
intensively.
assists. He's like grind minus for the day.
I know he did get subbed, but I thought he kicked one.
No. Big crowd, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually.
For a West Coast game, and this is why. Oh, subscriber.
Thank you for the sub.
OCA Mason, shout out. This is why Melbourne fans, even though if they're versing a bottom of the table team, still got to rock up.
Melbourne West Coast.
At the G.
That'd be shocking. I think they play at the G later this year. They haven't played at the G in ages.
How shit was the crowd last night?
Do you know what it ended up being?
30?
I think less.
No, 30. I think
Was it 30?
I think it was exactly 30.
Oh, well, that wasn't.
That's awful.
No.
Saturday night at the G.
I said 20k as my prediction.
Oh.
That's probably way too under. They're going to get another one here.
Unselfishly. Oh.
Oh, he copied you.
Dwayne.
Dwayne with the RH. And it's 5 goals all of a sudden.
D. Russell with the RH. Look at that fatty behind the goals.
Who?
Oh, can I say that?
Probably not, but doesn't matter. Say it now.
Fuck, I hope that wasn't Sammy JFC.
Probably was. Cap cut clips. Are you going to do it? Yes. Lohman had 1 goal assist, not 10.
Piss off. I've seen the highlights, mate. AFL legend.
He knows more than
he
everyone
had
else.
he had 1 official assist, I guess, if you're looking at the stat sheet, but it was very, very handy around the half.
Did you watch the game?
I watched the highlights.
Highlights? That's not enough to know everything.
To be honest, I seen 2 clips on YouTube.
Well, I watched like all the games, so.
I've not seen enough footy this week, to be honest.
I've watched I actually watched the whole
Durham.
whole games of every
Out
game.
of the midi.
They could win by
Middle.
6 goals here.
Oh, Peter Wright.
Merritt, good tackle.
Let's just pretend it's next goal wins.
Oh,
Just
20
get
seconds to
excited.
go. There won't be another
Pretend
goal.
it's next goal. No, it could be.
Well, West
It's
Coast
all
can't
just pretend
win.
it's all tied up. It's 122 apiece. 20 seconds.
122 to 124.
Any score. Any
West
score will
Coast,
do.
West Coast hit it.
Any score. West Coast have to go end to end.
Got out a mark. It's gonna be a draw.
Hold on, 7 seconds.
It's gonna be a draw at the MC.
At the Telstra Dome.
I actually might fall off you a bit. Oh my god, it's a draw!
Can you believe it?
It's a draw at Marvel Stadium.
Sucked in at Essendon fans.
What
That is
a game.
unbelievable.
I cannot believe that.
Brad Scott is stunned.
Brad Scott will lose his job. You can't be drawing against the Eagles here. Like,
At home.
and the
Hard
Bombers
fought draw.
had their 2nd draw of the season. High scoring game of the season.
Guys, it's not a draw.
What a I can't believe it. Can you believe it? West Coast got
it's
7 in the last
shocking.
quarter.
Unbelievable. Someone really said it's not a draw. I'm watching the game.
Well, you're not watching the right game.
Fuck. What a game. Stream went well as well. How many viewers?
Picked up in the end. It's kind of dead
When
in
I
the
looked
first
at it,
half.
you had like 40.
Oh, the first time I was like, I needed to cook something at half time because I had no energy. That's why I asked for a drink.
I was going to get it, but then I had
Did you not get it?
No. What do you think I got it?
I thought you had like a
Do you
bag
know-
or something.
Secret. No, do you
Should
know?
I actually half time run to the local?
Not
Food
run. You
Works?
won't make it, mate.
Yes, you will. If I get you to run.
I can't run. I'm like doing ACL.
What did chat say? Well, everyone gets a tip right. If you tip West Coast, you got your tip right.
Alright, well, we're going to wrap up this stream now.
We're pretty much going to have to.
We're going to have to. We'll see you over the next stream, though. Don't go anywhere. Gold Coast v Fremantle.
Will we get 2 draws on the Sunday? We could.
Did
Massive.
someone say that? How was the Geelong Carlton game? Well, we'll bounce back.
Well, I've got to make my scoreboard for the other game. So
Imagine
why not do
that
it
was
now?
the quality of your stream right there.
Oh, actually, if we get any donos, if we get $100, I'm doing a stream afterwards. We've gotten 0 so far. So
What,
we're
an
going.
I'll stay?
Ah,
End of
yeah,
the stream?
if you want to.
I'll hang around for a bit. potentially.
A quick trip to Foodworks could be on the card though. I'm actually a halftime Foodworks trip, and I get you onto the StreamYard.
StreamYard.
You know, so you know how like, you can get your camera out and then you still on the stream. I don't know. I'll think of something because
oh fuck you.
Oh mate, I was
just
expecting
order a drink.
No.
Just order a drink.
No.
Would it cost too much? Would it?
Probably cost $20 for a Gatorade because you got all those fees: delivery fee, service fee.
How about I'll pay the service fee and you cover the rest?
I think I got a good 3 fees now.
Wait, why did Jeremy Sharp get 4 touches last week? Did he get injured or something? Or is he just shit? He's probably just shit, eh? Will Power back, is he? Get around him.
Do an IRL stream of going to Foodworks. Well, that's a IRL stream. I can't believe back in the day, it's randomly did an IRL stream, shitty quality, 270 of watch me go to Woolies.
Mate, they're the best streams. What about the KFC one?
I know
that was so in Chelsea, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that, mate.
If we get $100, we'll do an IRL stream and walk to that KFC.
Deal. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Handshake on it.
Shake on it.
$100.
100%.
We'll do an IRL stream after.
Like combined 100. That is so doable.
Yeah, combined 100.
That's so doable. That's like probably we went unders there. That's so.
And I'll even.
If you put a graphic, it's gonna tick over.
I kind of want to do it though, because
no, I probably.
What?
Just do it anyway.
Do it anyway.
Wait, no,
we can't do it anyway.
No,
I'll see you guys in the next stream with Free Gold Coast. So
yeah, jump over there.